AITA for ending a 10-year friendship. I'm struggling with feeling guilty and just bad in general. My friend Kevin has been in my life for a long time. I met Kevin through his wife, Susie. Throughout the years I've noticed patterns with Kevin's behavior, specifically a lack of accountability, being the hero when I fail, and downplaying my success. I had an incident at work that involved HR and the cops being called on a co-worker. I confided in Susie and Kevin, because Susie's had a similar experience and offered some good advice on how to cope with it. Not long after, I was offered a promotion with a substantial raise and benefits. I'd been offered the position prior to the incident, but turned it down because it wasn't a good offer for how far I'd have to travel. I told Kevin and Susie about getting the promotion after my boss sweetened the deal. My husband is very excited for me and was talking about us moving for the job with Kevin, since we live close by. Kevin had a few choices words, including our finances and my incident being the reason I was offered the position. This really hurt my feelings and I just needed some space, so I didn't talk to him for a couple days. Susie came to talk to me about what happened and come to find out that Kevin has given her a completely different story as to why I was mad at him. He made my husband out to be the problem and talked about how I was being overly emotional and misunderstood what he said. After giving my side of the story I told Susie that I need some time to myself and I'll talk to Kevin about everything when I'm ready. It's been about a week or so since then and I found out that Kevin's been trash-talking my husband and I, making himself out to be a victim in the situation, and making me seem like a bad person. I'm just done at this point and told Susie that I'd love to still be her friend, but I will no longer let Kevin into my life. Has iced me out and is convinced that I'm the problem. I feel bad about how this has impacted him and that has hurting over the situation, but at the same time I'm not responsible for his feelings. We'd been friends for so long and has done a lot for me, but I've done just as much for him. I feel like he doesn't want me to succeed or be happy, but I still care about him and I want him to be happy. Am I the asshole for ending the friendship without giving him closure? Edit, because I left out key details that were pointed out to me. Yes, he knew about me being offered the promotion beforehand. We both talked about why I turned it down. My husband and Kevin aren't friends, but got along for my sake. When my husband was talking about moving for my job, Kevin commented on us not being able to afford it because where we're going has a higher cost of living. As for why I didn't just tell Kevin that I was upset, this bit me in the ass in the past. I'd gone to Kevin prior to this about being hurt by what Hess said/done and I was overreacting, misunderstood, and assuming the worst. Anytime I'd gone to him, it was my fault for being upset.